mice everywhere, searching all around for the cat. All over Kingston town, pit-a-pat, they got the carving knife to cut the pussycat's life. The puss will get that knife a trifle in a tree blind. My soul demand.
That's it. 100 honors and 90 below.
Now sit down, the Strangways. I have to give it you.
Afraid I must leave you for a few minutes. Order round on my chip, will you, Professor?
Right.
Damn it all, must you break off at this time every evening?
Sorry, General. My managing director is a creature of habit. He has a call put through to me every day about this time.
Anyway, hurry back before the cards get cold.
20 minutes. And don't try doctoring any hands for me while I'm away.
Same again.
Yes, you must. Thank you.
Hurry, man, hurry. Get away quick.
W6N, 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 calling G7W. How do you hear me? Over.
G7W, London. G7W, London, receiving you. Over.
Stand by to transmit. Wait, out.
Jack?
Knight takes bishop. Knight takes bishop.
King to rook 2.
King to rook 2.
Queen to king 4.
Queen to king 4.
My congratulations, sir. A brilliant coup.
Siamese fighting fish. Fascinating creatures. Brave, but on the whole stupid. Yes, they're stupid. Except for the occasional one such as we have here, who lets the other two fight while he waits. Waits until the survivor is so exhausted that he cannot defend himself. And then, like Spectre, he strikes.
I find the parallel amusing.
Our organization did not arrange for you to come over from the Russians just for amusement, number 3. Come in, Kronstein. Sit down, number 3, while we listen to what number 5 has devised for us.
I hope Kronstein's efforts as director of planning will continue to be as successful as his chess.
They will be. According to your instructions, I've planned for Spectre to steal from the Russians their new lectodecoding machine. For this, we need the services of a female member of the Russian cryptograph section in Turkey and the help of the British Secret Service. Naturally, neither the Russians nor the British will be aware that they are now working for us.
Number 3, is your section ready to carry out Kronstein's directives?
Yes, number 1. The operation will be organized according to Kronstein's plan. I have selected a suitable girl from the Russian consulate in Istanbul. She's capable, cooperative, and her loyalty to the state is beyond question.
And you're absolutely sure she believes you're still head of operations for Soviet intelligence?
It is most unlikely she would know I'm now working for Spectre. Moscow has kept my defection secret from everyone but a few members of the Presidium.
For your sake, I hope so. Kronstein, you are sure this plan is foolproof?
Yes, it is. Because I have anticipated every possible variation of countermove.
But what makes you think that M, the head of British intelligence, will oblige you by falling in with your plan?
For the simple reason that this is so obviously a trap. My reading of the British mentality is that they always treat a trap as a challenge. And in any case, they couldn't possibly pass up even the slightest chance of getting their hands on the lectodecoder. They have wanted one for years.
Mm-hmm. All that you say could be true. What else?
As an added refinement, I think that Spectre will probably have the chance of a personal revenge for the killing of our operative, Dr. No. Because the man the British will almost certainly use on a mission of this sort would be their agent, James Bond.
Let his death be a particularly unpleasant and humiliating one.
Good. I shall put my plan into operation straight away. And there will be no failure.
Station WEBS brings you the latest in world news. Washington. At the White House this afternoon, the president said he was entirely satisfied.
That makes 2 of us.
Hello?
Leiter here.
Oh, Felix.
Well, now.
Look, what's that? Dinner? No, look, I'm sorry. I can't. Something big's come up.
Right.
Well, how about breakfast?
Okay.
Not too early.
I'll call you around 9.
Yes, 9 o'clock will be fine.
So long, James.
Good night, Felix. Oh, it's lost its chill.
Why,
All right, there's another in the fridge.
Who needs it?
My dear girl, there are some things that just aren't done. Such as drinking Dom Perignon 53 above a temperature of 38 degrees Fahrenheit. That's as bad as listening to the Beatles without earmuffs.
Now, where is this passion?
Jill?
Yes, Mr. Bond.
It's 79432. Room 119.
Hello?
Hello, Felix. Get over here right away.
What's up?
The girl's dead.
Dink?
Masterson, Jill Masterson. And she's covered in paint. Gold paint.
Gold. All over.
She died of skin suffocation. It's been known to happen to cabaret dancers. It's all right so long as you leave a small bare patch at the base of the spine to allow the skin to breathe.
Someone obviously didn't.
And I know who.
This isn't a personal vendetta, 007. It's an assignment like any other. And if you can't treat it as such coldly and objectively, the 008 can replace him. You've hardly distinguished yourself, have you? You were supposed to observe Mr. Goldfinger, not borrow his girlfriend. Instead of that, Goldfinger goes off to Europe, and it's only by the grace of God your friend Leiter and my intervention with the British Embassy in Washington that you're not in the custody of the Miami Beach police.
Sir, I'm aware of my shortcomings, but I'm prepared to continue this assignment in the spirit you suggest, if I knew what it was about. Sir.
What do you know about gold, not paint bullion?
I know it when I see it.
Meet me here at 7. Black tie.
And what do you know about gold money, Penny?
Oh, the only gold I know about is the kind you wear. You know, on the third finger of your left hand.
Well, one of these days, we really must look into that.
Well, what about tonight? You come around for dinner, and I'll cook you a beautiful angel cake.
Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure, but unfortunately, I do have a business appointment.
That's the flimsiest excuse you've ever given me. Ah, well, some girls have all the luck. Who is she, James?
She is me, Miss Moneypenny. And kindly omit the customary byplay with 007. He's dining with me, and I don't want him to be late.
So there's hope for me yet.
Money, Penny. Won't you ever believe me?
Major Duval's social secretary.
I would like to speak to Mr. Angelo.
What's that?
Mr. Angelo.
I'm sorry. You got the wrong number.
You don't think it could be more comfortable if you take off? Yes.
Major Duval?
Yes, this is Major Duval.
Your car's waiting.
I'll be down right away. Thank you. My car's here. Judy calls. The story of my life.
You'll be late at the air base.
Uh,
And besides, it will give you time to cool off.
You'll be here when I come back?
Mm-hmm.
But I may not be in the mood then.
Do you want to bet?
You know you're Francois, eh?
I know me.
All right, all right. I totally won't be down.
Your coat, sir. Happy landing.
Thank you. Be good. At least until I get back. Ciao.
Nobody's ours. The corridor's empty.
Shut that door. Is that all right? Lippy, you take over. Are the doctor and ambulance outside?
Everything, as arranged.
Angelo. Your breathing equipment. Isolate you from the oxygen supply. Gamma gas, instantaneous, type you just used. And most important.
Not enough. $100,000 is not enough.
What are you trying to say?
I changed my mind. 2 years of my life, studying the film, the reports, plastic operations, voice lessons. Make it $250,000. Or get someone else.
There is no one else.
Exactly. I am Derval.
Put that away. Angelo is right. I'll inform number one we made a new arrangement. This is merely a down payment.
All right, but against $250,000.
Agreed.
His watch, identification disc. Au revoir.
No. He always says ciao.
Ciao.
And a cap. It's too far back on your head.
The rest of my money. Just have it ready.
Come on. Get him to his pajamas.
Sir, identity, please, sir. Thank you, sir.
This is a normal training sortie, and you'll be accompanied by a NATO representative, Commandant Derval, Major Derval of NATO. It's a routine flight, and you'll be flying a Vulcan at an altitude of 45,000 feet, armed with 2 atomic bombs, MOS type. Fuses as usual in the white security box.
こんばんは。ヘンダーソンさんいらっしゃいます？どうぞこちらへ。Mr. Henderson's waiting for you.
You're not coming in with me?
Mr. Henderson would like to see you alone.
Do come in.
Mr. Henderson?
At your service. I believe you wanted to ask me some questions.
Yes. Excuse me. Thank you.
I'm glad you got it right. I lost that in Singapore in '42. Oh, you must excuse this rather odd mixture of styles, but I refuse to go entirely Japanese. Very fond of some of these old things. You've never been to Japan before, have you?
No, never.
I myself have lived here for 28 years, and I'm just beginning to know my way about. Your most vital contact will be Tanaka.
Tanaka?
He's head of the Japanese Secret Service, and his identity is the most closely guarded secret in Japan.
When can I see him?
You can see Tiger tonight.
Tiger?
His closest friends are permitted to call him that.
Do you have any leads of your own?
Yes, I do. That's stirred, not shaken. That was right, wasn't it?
Perfect. Cheers.
Cheers.
Russian vodka, well done.
Yeah, I get it from the doorman at the Russian embassy, among certain other things. Now, look. I think London's theory about the missile being fired from this country is right. I don't know how or where, and don't ask me who's doing it either. But I've a fairly shrewd idea that a major foreign power is behind it all.
You mean apart from Russia and Japan?
Oh, it's not Russia, old boy, I'm sure of that. It's not Japan either. Although a large Japanese industrial concern is...
Good evening.
Such things should be left to a girl's father, who knows what is best for her.
But what could be better than being in love?
And Mr. Bond he's in love with you?
That may come too, someday.
Life's too short for someday, Teresa. Tomorrow I will speak to him alone, man to man.
No, Papa.
Why not?
No talk. Whatever happens, there'll be no regrets. Please.
Baugesellschaftstage.
Sehr gutes Restaurant. Kann ich nur empfehlen.
Ah oui, oui. Au fond, la deuxième à droite, porte 280, vous verrez, c'est à droite. Allô?
Who is your floor?
3, please.
Oh!
Is he dead?
I sincerely hope so.
Who is he?
No idea. This chap's been following me all day today.
My God. You just killed James Bond.
Is that who it was? Well, it just proves no one's indestructible.
You don't kill James Bond and sit around waiting for the cops to arrive. We've got to get those diamonds out of here, and fast.
What are they?
A little old lady dropped them by yesterday morning.
Priceless. I think we ought to let Mr. Bond carry the load from here on out.
Over here, sir. Over here. Guaranteed big fish. Catch big fish, sir.
Hey, baby. Over here. Bring your man over here. Just $20. Half a day.
You got warm lady? We got cold beer over here, man.
You want to catch a big fish, sir? It's only 2 pounds over here.
Good morning. Come on, Rosie. This one seems eager enough.
Excuse me. Where can I change? Me. Close off. Where? Stop right there. Turn around slowly. Keep your hands up.
As I was saying, Quarrel, a lousy agent, but the compensations speak for themselves. Rosie Carver, meet the man who shares my hairbrush. Quarrel Jr.
I'm really sorry. I could have shot you.
You might have even killed me if you'd taken off the safety catch.
Never mind, darling. You just let us know when we get to the spot where Baines was killed.
It's up in the hills, just after we clear the next cove.
Hey, Quarrel! Who the hell lives up there?
That's the house of the Kananga woman. She's supposed to have the power of the Obeah. No one on the island dare go up there except him.
He comes again. There will be violence. He approaches even now.
By land or water?
Water. He has arrived.
Good. Rosie's been more efficient than I anticipated.
I know a place where we could rustle up a car.
Ah, beautiful, brave, and now resourceful. Rosie, you seem to be staging a remarkable comeback.
Tell me about the future. Is it death?
I said, is it death?
It is death.
They're coming. Rosie knows what to do.
Now, I want no bodies this time. No trace.
No way. The place is crawling with guards. Have a look. Haifa takes his privacy very seriously.
I'm sure he'll see me.
$142,000
總數
，1292000樹。
好啊。Good morning. How's the water?
Why don't you come in and find out?
Sounds very tempting, Miss...
To me.
Really? Well, there's only one small problem. I have no swimming trunks.
Neither have I.
What are you doing here? Get out. Immediately. I will have you...
Please forgive me, Mr. Scaramanga.
Excuse me. Chew me.
Bye.
You understand my surprise. I thought it was understood. We were never to meet, Mr. Scaramanga. I always thought your abnormality was a myth. There are cults where it is considered a sign of invulnerability and great sexual prowess.
I've learned to live with it.
Why are you here?
Bond? James Bond?
Do I know the gentleman?
Well, he knows you.
Without being immodest, there's hardly anyone in this part of the world who doesn't.
And there are very few people who haven't heard of Bond. British Secret Service, 007, licensed to kill. He's good, even by my standards. He was near the Bottoms Up Club.
A coincidence.
I don't believe in them. The man's a menace. He knows something.
Are you suggesting I invest another $1 million to remove him?
That's up to you.
I will give it some thought. Since you have chosen to meet me, perhaps you will dine here tonight.
I'll be delighted.
9 o'clock, then. Ling Po, see this gentleman out.
Don't tell me you saw him.
He even invited me to dinner. He must have found me quite titillating.
In due time, I shall be laid to rest here in my mausoleum after a useful, happy, long life. And I do not intend to allow Mr. Bond to shorten it.
It's getting cold.
Is there anything I can do to warm you up?
You don't have to worry about me, Mr. Bond. I went on a survival course in Siberia.
Yes, I believe a great number of your countrymen do. What did they teach you?
That it's very important to have a positive mental attitude.
Nothing more practical than that.
Food is also very important.
What else?
When necessary, shared bodily warmth.
It's the part I like. Is this really what they do in Siberia?
Yes, but not how they do it. You're not trying to take advantage of me, are you?
Thought never crossed my mind. Just when it was getting interesting.
Where's the girl? فين البنت؟
البنت انت ونايم راحت.
Penny?
Good morning, James.
Is he in?
Uh-huh. Must have been quite a party.
Boring, Moneypenny. As a matter of fact, I dropped off.
Hello, James. We've been expecting you.
Good morning, sir.
There's been a change of plan. You probably recognize my opposite number in the KGB, General Gogol. And I believe you're familiar with Major Amazova.
Enough to know which brand of cigarette she smokes.
Our respective governments have agreed to pool their resources to find out what happened to our submarines.
We have entered a new era of Anglo-Soviet cooperation. And as a sign of Russian good faith, I'm prepared to make available to you the microfilm recovered by Agent XXX.
With considerable ease, I might add.
Don't bother with it, sir. It's useless. I examined it on the boat.
I assure you it is quite genuine.
Except that the vital technical information has been taken out. This was only intended to whet our appetites. Maybe Q can make something out of it. Haven't we met before somewhere?
The face is familiar, as is the manner.
It's become distinctly chilly since Venice.
Well, that was before you walked out on me.
Yes, nearly tripping over your suitcase on the way through the door.
So?
So why waste time working against each other? I've checked Drax's warehouse in town. It's empty.
That's no surprise. Since I've been here, those planes have been taking off every 2 hours.
Yes, it's moving out.
Where to?
That's what we're going to find out. Now that we're working together.
I still don't know if I trust you.
I don't know if I trust you either. That's what makes it more exciting, doesn't it?
What's wrong?
I don't know. But I'm sure we're better off out than in. Bring that chain.
Hang on, James.
The thought had occurred to me. I might have guessed.
Do you know him?
Not socially. His name's Jaws. He kills people. Here, give me the chain. Come on, hang on to me.
Aperitif, please.
Ouzo for me, please.
Ella.
En ouzo. En whiskey or Ispago, Paracolo. And to eat?
I'll have the preppers of prawns, Savara salad, and Bordetto.
Oh, an excellent choice. I'll have the same. May I suggest a white Robolo wine from Kefalonia, my home place?
Well, if you'll forgive me, I find that a little too scented for my palate. I prefer the Teotaki Aspero.
Taxi. After our last meeting, I am asking myself why you want to know about Locke, Colombo's man. Now, I know Colombo runs heroin to be refined here before it is sent to England. So, I think I see the answer. You are from the British Narcotics Board. Am I right?
Go on.
I wish you luck, my friend. But I must warn you, stopping Colombo will be difficult. He has important connections. You cannot just arrest him. You must find a different way. You may have to kill him. Does this discourage you?
Just tell me where he is.
Over there, with the woman in blue. We ignore each other, but I wanted you to see him. He is a secret partner in the casino here, but we are perfectly safe. He will do nothing in his own place.
And the Countess?
Liesl, an Austrian, expensive mistress. She sometimes shills for the house. If she bets, it's with other people's money. I wish you luck, my friend. But I must warn you, stopping Colombo will be difficult. He has important connections. You cannot just arrest him. You must find a different way. You may have to kill him. Does this discourage you?
Just tell me where he is.
You are a disgusting man. How dare you talk to me like that?
I will speak to you any way I please. Sit down. You're making a spectacle of yourself. Get out.
Nothing would please me more.
This may be an opportunity.
This may be a trap.
If you play the odds.
As you wish. Take my car. I'll play a little shimmy. Ask the chauffeur to come back for me.
Allow me. May I drive you home?
No, thank you. I'll take a taxi.
No courage? Seriously, you may have a job finding one this time of night.
Well, you look like a gentleman. Why not? I'm the Countess Liesl von Schlaff.
My name is Bond. I'm a writer. I'm preparing a novel about Greek smugglers. Do you know any?
Smugglers? How would I know any smugglers?
Well, I would have thought that a lady in your position would get to know many things. I'd really be most grateful.
How grateful?
Very.
I adore grateful men.
May I call you tomorrow, Countess?
I'm a night person. I've champagne and oysters in the fridge. Why not come in for a bite?
I won't need you anymore tonight.
Is he still there?
You must be joking. 007 on an island populated exclusively by women. We won't see him till dawn. I'll relieve you at midnight.
No problem.
Are we going somewhere?
I have to go to Europe tomorrow on a business trip.
Oh, that's a pity. I was just beginning to enjoy myself.
I think you should stay. I'll only be gone a week. When I come back, we'll discuss the future.
Well, I can't guarantee that I'll be here when you return.
Oh, James. We're two of a kind. There are vast rewards for a man of your talents willing to take risks.
I'm not for hire.
Oh, a man of principle, with a price on his head. Naturally, you do it for Queen and country. I have no country. I have no price on my head. I don't have to apologize to you, a paid assassin, for what I am. No!
You're right. We are two of a kind.
Oh, James.
Q? Q?
Something wrong?
Not really. Just a feeling.
Why to come back to bed?
Watch it! Come on.
Give me the gun.
What happened to Vijay?
He was alive when I found him.
Did he say anything?
All he said was it was Kamal's men.
No more problems. You'd better signal them to meet me in Berlin.
Why?
Well, I have to go to a circus in Karl-Marx-Stadt.
Good evening, Jack.
Evening, ma'am.
Won't be long.
Okay.
Main strike.
Hey, I know that place. That's an abandoned silver mine by the San Andreas Fault.
Alive and well, I see. And still bungling in the dark.
Well, then why don't you enlighten me, Zoran?
You're out of your depth. And you, Sutton, you should have accepted my more than generous offer.
You can take your offer.
Don't
and
bother,
shove-
Stacy. He's a psychopath.
You two have joined forces? That simplifies things. He's probably armed.
Stacy, Mr. Zoran.
Call the police, Mr. Howe.
What's going on?
Tell them there's been a break-in. Ask them to get here as soon as possible.
You're being used, Mr. Howe.
Do it.
Police emergency.
Hello. We've had a break-in here. City Hall, office 306. Come at once. What have they done?
You discharged her. So she and her accomplice came here to kill you. Then they set fire to the office to conceal the crime. But they were trapped in the elevator and perished in the flames.
But that means I would have to be
dead. That's rather neat, don't you think?
Brilliant. I'm almost speechless with admiration.
Intuitive improvisation. It's the secret of genius.
Herr Dr. Morton will be proud of his creation.
Please.
Get back. Come on.
Out.
Let's go.
Get back.
Hold tight! Come on, Stacy.
Give me a hand. Stretch! Stretch!
Don't go away.
James! Don't leave me! James! Help me! James! James!
I'll be right with you. Try and come this side of the garden. Here, catch this.
I can't reach it!
Come on, catch. Now, wait! Go on. You're nearly there. Come on, stretch.
Get this TV
crew out of here, will you? Come on, get out of my way. Move back.
Man, all we know right now is that there are people trapped inside of City Hall. Flames coming out of the roof.
Come on, it's back. Back off, will you? Come on.
Stacy, you're safe.
Let me through! Let me through! Gentlemen. Hey, buddy, I want to talk to you.
Captain, if you can get through to Howe's office, you'll find him dead.
Yeah, we found him, and we found this gun. This yours?
Yes, thanks.
Turn around.
Look, Captain, if you check with Chuck Lee of the CIA, he'll inform you who I am.
We found his body in Chinatown.
What?
You're under arrest.
Wait a minute. This is James Stock of the London Financial Times.
Well, actually, Captain, I'm with the British Secret Service. The name is Bond. James Bond.
Is he?
Are you?
Yes.
And I'm Dick Tracy, and you're still under arrest.
Ah, what are these here for?
For murder.
Murder? Ah. I haven't had a woman prisoner for a long time. Come.
Lasky, has Colonel Fyodor considered my appeal?
Yes, good news. You won't be hung in the morning. You will be shot.
It's all a mistake. I stole nothing.
You can tell Allah when you see him. Strip.
Не смейте меня трогать!
Shout all you want. It's soundproofed. The colonel does not like to hear screaming at night. I didn't tell you to get down. I did not tell you to get up. Now, get up.
Lock the door.
You were fantastic. We're free.
Kara, we're inside a Russian airbase in the middle of Afghanistan. I tried the small key.
At least we're together.
Terrific. Come on.
Please?
This is where you leave. Take the plane. I'll see you both in Miami.
Aren't you coming?
No. They'll be after me. It'll be safer on my own.
Come on, madame.
See you later.
What's that?
Bond's clothes. They're clean.
Sorry to wake you, hermano. I thought you'd like to know the information you gave me. Paid off. I got the guy who set me up.
Only one guy.
What do you mean?
Just thought that, no one would be stupid enough to try to take you on their own.
Listen, I want you to come with me tomorrow.
Where are we going?
It's a surprise. You're gonna like it.
James, what are you doing back here?
I don't think your being here is a good idea, Lupe.
It's all right. Francis is having dinner with the Chinese.
Do you know where he's taking me tomorrow?
He's showing them a special place. I don't know where. James, don't go. I'm scared. What's gonna happen to us?
Don't worry. When this is all over, I'll make sure you get back home.
Home? It took me 15 years to get away from there. I don't want to go back. Can't we leave together? I ought to be safe with you.
No, Lupe. I don't think that would work out.
How can we tell unless we try? I think it's gonna work out very well.
All right, I'll answer it.
Miss Kennedy, I saw you at the casino with James. We need to speak in private.
It's all right. He's with me.
James is in danger. Sanchez is no fool. He's checking up on him. You know, if they find anything suspicious...
Listen, it's all right. He's safely out of the country by now.
You don't understand. Last night he stayed with me.
At Sancho's house?
See, Francis take him on a trip. They leave in an hour. You must help him. If anything happens to him, I don't know what I'll do. You know, I love James so much.
Look, you must go before you're missed. Now, don't worry. We'll think of something.
I love James so much. I'll be damned if I'll help him.
Look, don't judge him too harshly, my dear. Field operatives must often use every means at their disposal to achieve their objectives.
Bullshit!
Bond's just left in convoy. 2 cars and a jeep turning north onto the main highway.
I copy that, Q.
Over and out.
What are you doing to my plane?
Overhaul. Senor Sanchez, order it.
I must have a plane. Where can I rent one?
Nada, señorita. No planes.
10 degrees south, bearing 184.
Yes, sir.
Nothing. There is nothing here.
Let's make another pass. Maybe Wade was right. There's no dish.
This time, Mr. Bond, the pleasure will be all mine. Wait for your turn.
She always did enjoy a good squeeze. What on earth's going on?
A message from 007. Just confirmed by my opposite number in China. Tell the fleet to search for a ship that's invisible. Well, almost invisible to radar. The Chinese aren't the enemy. Carver's been playing both sides for fools.
Admiral, sir. Urgent message from the Admiralty.
Look at this. Have you got anything on the radar that looks very small? Lifeboat, periscope, anything?
No, sir.
Stealth boats, sir. They have gone mad.
What you're about to witness, Miss Lynn, is not so much a missile attack, but the launch of a new world order. In precisely 5 minutes after your countrymen have attacked the British fleet, I shall retaliate for dear old England by sending this missile into Beijing. But General Chang has just called an emergency meeting of the Chinese High Command. Unfortunately, General Chang will be delayed in traffic. arriving just after the missile has killed your leaders, and too late to stop the Air Force from sinking the entire British fleet. But he will be just in time to take over the government, negotiate a truce, and emerge as a world leader with a Nobel Peace Prize.
And what do you get?
Me? Oh, nothing. Just exclusive broadcasting rights in China for the next 100 years.
Ready to rock and ruin.
If you'll excuse me, my dear, I have something of a deadline to meet. Prepare for the missile launch. Mr. Gupta.
Hello, Elliot. Interesting plan. I think I have something here that belongs to you.
So much for German efficiency. Mr. Stanley.
Gruppe 2 auf Deck 3. Gruppe 2 auf Deck 3.
Don't shoot him yet.
Hold your fire.
Welcome to my world crisis, Mr. Bond.
Even trade, Elliot. Gupta for Wei Lin. You can't fire the missile without him.
And it seems you can't resist any woman in my possession.
What are you waiting for? Shoot him!
I told you. We're going to finish this together.
How romantic. Don't you realize how absurd your position is?
No more absurd than starting a war for ratings.
Great men have always manipulated the media to save the world. Look at William Randolph Hearst, who told his photographers, you provide the pictures, I'll provide the war. I've just taken it one step further.
Sorry about that. I tuned out there for a moment, Elliot.
Touché. Mr. Gupta, is the missile ready to fire?
Press the magic button, Beijing disappears.
And it seems you've outlived your contract. You see, Mr. Bond, I have a backup plan.
Uh-huh. So do I.
Sir, we have a small intermittent contact on the surface plot. The bearing are 112 degrees. It's a very weak signal. Can't get the range exactly, but I swear it wasn't there a second ago, sir.
Yeoman, tell all ships do not fire on the Chinese for any reason whatsoever. Send the message in the clear to the Chinese fleet commander. Have sighted unknown ship.
Get those fires out! Sit down there and protect the missile. Oh, Mr. Stamper, would you please kill those bastards?
Nice work. They're speeding up.
We have to stop the boat.
Can you take care of the engine room?
Of course.
Good. Do it and get off the ship. I'm gonna stop the missile. Where is she?
James!
Full on forgotten you, eh?
Level at 100 feet. Hold her steady.
force them up to the surface. They'll show up on the spy satellite. Bring out the Navy.
Slight miscalculation.
Hold on! Come on, hold on, hold on!
Brace yourself! Get up to the hatch! Come on!
He's opened up the reactor and locked himself in.
I have to get up there to him. We've got one chance. I'll get out of the submarine and back in through the reactor room escape hatch. When the light goes red, press this button so I can get back in.
James, it's too risky.
If I don't make it, use this chamber to get out. Close the hatch. Be sure to exhale all the way up. Close it.
아버님, 이렇게 보시게 돼서 죄송합니다. 제가 누군지 모르시겠습니까?
I don't know you.
You've always found it difficult to accept me. That made my exile easier to bear, but I never forgot what you taught me. In war, the victorious strategist only seeks battle after the victory has been won. You see, Father, I remember my art of war. And this is what guarantees that victory.
My son. What have you done to yourself?
Come, Father. Watch the rising of your son.
Second that thing hits the 38th parallel, we're gonna hit them with everything we got.
That may not be enough.
Do you see, Father? Icarus is clearing the minefield, creating a highway for our troops. If the Americans don't run, Icarus will destroy them. Japan is a bug waiting to be squashed. And the West will shake with fear.
The Americans with their nuclear warheads.
Icarus will swat them from the sky.
상관하고 올게요. You will destroy us.
You would kill your own son.
The son I knew died long ago.
실망했습니다, 아버님.
sorry, James.
Promised that you...
Let you go?
I answered your questions. I told you what you wanted to know about Quantum.
Yes, you did. And your friends would know that, so they're probably looking for you. But the good news is, you're in the middle of a desert. Here. I bet you make it 20 miles before you consider drinking that. Goodbye, Mr. Green.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Are you all right?
Fine. But I keep thinking, He's dead. Now what?
All the down we saw will have to come down. And there'll be others too. Someone who worked for Green might be of help.
Not a bad idea. Do you think they'll be able to sleep now?
I don't think the dead care about vengeance.
I wish I could set you free. But your prison is in there.
Fine. Anything for an easy life.
Sit down.
Sit down! It's okay, baby.
You're Canadian? You work in Canadian intelligence? That's all right, I know you do. And knowing this man, I'd guess you have access to some very sensitive material, which you're going to be forced to give up. His life will be threatened, and because you love him, you won't hesitate. It's a beautiful necklace. Did he give it to you? I have one just like it. He gave it to a friend of mine. Someone very close to me. Your name is?
Corinne.
Corinne. Corinne, I suggest you leave now. You contact your people and you tell them to check their seals. They have a leak. Do it now, please. This man and I have some unfinished business.
Please. Make it quick.
Is he still alive?
He is.
I'm surprised. Did you find what you were looking for?
Yes.
Good. I assume you have no regrets.
I don't. What about you?
Of course not. That would be unprofessional. They found Green dead in the middle of the Bolivian desert, of all places. 2 bullets in the back of his skull. They found motor oil in his stomach. Does that mean anything to you?
Wish I could help.
You'll be glad to know I straightened things out with the Americans. Your friend Leiter's been promoted. He replaced Bean.
Well, then the right people kept their jobs.
Something like that.
Congratulations, you were right.
About what?
About Vesper. Ma'am.
Bond? I need you back.
I never left.